Yo, it's your boy Red Trey Top Notch, and I'm coming to you with the Cowboys edition of the FOS Report. Today is game day. We're hours away from the big game, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm hyped. I know it's gonna be some surprises. I know a lot of people think that the Cowboys gonna get dragged because we ain't do enough in the off season. I feel like we kind of under the radar, and we gonna, surprise a lot of the analysts and a lot of the critics and the naysayers. So I'm hyped about this game, man. I'm hyped about this game. Now listen, let me get into it, okay? New coach, okay? New scheme, okay? New defensive coordinator, new defensive scheme, okay? The Philadelphia Eagles, they are not used to this when it comes to the Cowboys. Even though we already had a pretty decent record against the Philadelphia Eagles during the regular season. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Dak Prescott, he usually have the Philadelphia Eagles number. Okay, he has a winning record, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but Dak Prescott has a winning record against the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all might, if I'm wrong, y'all fact check that, come back, and let me have it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole point is this. Whole new season. Yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles supposed to be hanging up their Super Bowl champion banner. You know, Sirianni talking about they ain't worried about all that. And for good reason, because guess what? It's a brand new season. And a lot of my players, a lot of the Cowboys players, they got a chip on their shoulder. They got a chip on their shoulder because the Eagles got a championship. And they ain't got a real chip. So they got a chip on their shoulder. Like, man, look, man, these boys think they the, you know what I'm saying? They the best thing since sliced bread. So we want to go out there and prove themselves. And not only that, because of the Micah Parsons trade, man. Oh, one man. Without that one man, everybody making it seem like the defense is not going to be nothing. So the defense going to have a chip on their shoulder. They're going to be out there trying to prove something. Trying to show the whole world in the NFL that we can survive without Micah Parsons. We can still compete without Micah Parsons. So the defense going to have a chip on their shoulder. Now, as far as, the coaching and the offense, that remains to be seen. We're going to see if Dak Prescott is going to be able to click with George Pickens. We're also going to see how this offensive line is going to look against that Super Bowl, caliber defense that the Eagles have or had. And then we're going to see how the running game is going to look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to give y'all my keys to success for the Cowboys to win this game. Now, before I get into all of that, I want to say it's just the first game of the season. So a lot of people making it seem like, oh, if we lose this game, the season is over and everything like that. Listen, man, let me just give y'all something from last year. The Ravens went 0-2 last year, and they thought they had a super team before the season started. Everybody just knew that the Ravens was going to go undefeated, and the Ravens started 0-2. You see what I'm saying? And they had Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and all that, and they still started 0-2. So you never know, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up going to the playoffs and everything like that. You see what I'm saying? So you never know, just because we lose this game, if we lose this game against the Eagles or something like that, that doesn't mean the season is over. That doesn't mean that the season is a wash. So let me just put that out there. Now, my keys to success. My keys to success for this game, first and foremost, is the defense. We got to nullify Saquon Barkley. We got to find a way to take him and their winning game out of the game. We got to nullify that. If we can do that, we have a good chance of winning this game. Second key to success, we got to force the Eagles into 3rd and long. You know what I'm saying? We could force them into 3rd and long, make life difficult for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Keep him contained so he can't scramble and kind of force him up in the middle of the teeth of the defense, up in the pocket. We may have a chance if we can put some pressure on Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? 3rd, special teams, man. We need a big play from special teams to kind of shift the balance, to keep the momentum on our side and everything like that. We need a few big plays from special teams. If we can get some big plays from special teams, that'll be like a cherry on the top. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, like I said, the offense, we got to see if the offense can run the ball and if the offense can be, can sustain drives. A lot of the problems for the Cowboys the last few years is they couldn't put a drive together. They'll get like 1 first down or maybe 2 first downs, and then it'll be like 3 and out. So hopefully we could be able to sustain a few drives and be rewarded with touchdowns, not field goals, touchdowns. Okay. And let me add a bonus key to success: coaching. Brian Schottenheimer, staying on top of things. You know what I'm saying? Clock management, knowing how to adapt, switching up his strategy in the middle of the game. If he sees something that's not working, it's going to boil down to Brian Schottenheimer and his play calling, and you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the game. So those are my keys to success. I'm hyped for this game, y'all. It's here. Football season is here. It's the real deal. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You control. You can do what you want to do. That's what I feel in my heart, because I'm a Cowboy fan. And I really think that Jerry Jones did what he needed to do to put together a decent roster for this team. So I think the Cowboys are going to pull out a win in an upset in the first game of the season. You know what I'm saying? Shockwaves throughout the whole NFL. All right, I'm out. This your boy, Red Trey Top Notch. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Peace.